Okay, we're going to go ahead and talk about ecosystems today, and the ecosystem we're going to focus on today are forests. Okay, one of the featured populations we're going to talk about in the forest is the eastern box turtle. Okay, the eastern box turtle ranges along the entire east coast of the United States. It can be found as far south as Texas, so we do have box turtles here in Texas. Okay, we're going to talk about some of the facts, some of the adaptations of the box turtle. Okay, the box turtle uses their shell for protection. Eastern box turtles hibernate in the winter, usually under dead leaves or inside old stumps of trees. The female turtles build nests to lay eggs. Okay. Also, the box turtles have a high dome-shaped shell and a hinged bottom part of their shell. Okay, they're usually dark brown or olive in color with bright orange or yellow patterns. Okay, the male usually have red eyes, and the females usually have yellowish brown eyes. They can grow up to 8 inches long. Box turtles have a downward turned beak. Box turtles only live on land versus some other turtles live in the water. Okay, we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the basic needs of the turtle. Okay, some of the basic needs are they need air, water, shelter, and food. The shelter or habitat, the shell protects the turtle, and the habitat, they live on land. Some of the foods they eat insects, snails, and plants. Okay, so go a little bit further into the foods. The box turtle is an omnivore. That means it eats plants and animals. Okay, it eats slugs, snails, earthworms, wild berries, blackberries, mushrooms, insects such as grasshoppers and crickets, and some dead animals, maybe such as the ducks or frogs. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and compare the frog really quick to the turtle because they're, they seem kind of like similar type animals, and you think they may have some similar characteristics. And let's go ahead and look at it. The basic needs. Okay, the basic needs, they need air, water, sunlight, food. Okay, shelter, habitat. They live on land and water, so frogs live on the land and the water, and they eat flies, mosquitoes, and moths. Okay, in contrast to the turtle, the frog is a carnivore, which means it just eats animals. You see it doesn't eat the plants like turtles do. Okay, we're going to talk about the forest community, and so far we've just talked about temperate forests that are we have a lot of here in the here in North America, and there's wide variety of animals: squirrels, rabbits, bears, owls, and stuff. Okay, the animal community of the forest. Okay, there are temperate forests all over the world, from North America to Asia to Australia. Forests have rich soil. The rich soil means a variety of plants are able to thrive. In addition to many plants, there is a wide variety of animals in the forest. Okay, in the eastern part of the United States, there are temperate deciduous forests. In the western part of the United States, there's temperate rainforest as well as deciduous forest. Okay, here you see some pictures of forest, different types of forest. Okay, I want you to go ahead and look at these pictures and compare, and go ahead and think about what is similar in these pictures. Okay, we're going to talk about the temperate forest ecosystem. The temperate forest has 4 visible distinct seasons. So I have summer, winter, fall, spring, and the deciduous temperate forest has a moderate climate. Precipitation in deciduous temperate forest ranges from 75 centimeters to 150 centimeters a year. So that's considerably more than precipitation than what we get here in central Texas. Also, trees and bushes grow in a forest. The forest and soil that helps these plants' roots grow and get water and minerals from the soil. So the soil is very rich in these forests. Okay, the temperate forest ecosystem. There are many varieties of plants and wildlife in the temperate deciduous forest. There are many varieties of trees, including evergreens and conifers. And we'll just go into the word deciduous is just kind of a fancy way for saying they lose their leaves in the wintertime. So if a tree loses its leaves and stays dormant in the wintertime, it's a deciduous tree. And evergreens keep their leaves year-round, or they always have leaves on them year-round. Okay, and the last type of forest we're going to talk about is the tropical rainforest ecosystem. Okay, the rainforest is a hot, moist biome. Okay, the animals and plants cannot be found anywhere else in the world, or has some plants that can't be found anywhere else in the world, and this is due to the warmer temperature. So typically, rainforests are found really close to the equator, and above the canopy, when the canopy is the top, there's really tall trees in the rainforest, and the canopy above the canopy is above that. And there's many living things thrive there in the sunlight. So if you're below the canopy, that's considerably different than above the canopy, because rainforest is really thick. Just kind of a I was in Guam one time, and I stayed there just for a short time, and there's a golf course, and I could see looked like a thin line of trees to go through to get to the beach, and it was a rainforest. It was very thick. I started to walk through there, and I walked for about 30 minutes, and it was so thick. I was running through. It's a lot of times rainforests are really thick and have a lot of underbrush and not a lot of light. It's really dark, so I ended up turning back around and never made it to the beach.